Hey THC, we're back for another week and things are really heating up.
What are you talking about? It's like minus 18 outside.
Not out there, in here, in the house.
That's right, we have a lot of exciting things going on.
We've got a special event, Caribbean Day.
We have CP Social's relaunch party.
And if that's not enough, we have a powerful testimony of what God did in another member of the family.
And now for your THC News. Join us for a special event at the Emmett Ray in Toronto called The Ultimate Love Story on Saturday, February 22nd at 6:30 p.m. and hear a collection of love stories about what happens when you put the love of Christ first.
Don't forget to invite your friends. Parking and admission are free.
And remember, all proceeds raised at this event go to the Widows and Orphans in India with the Helping Hands Foundation.
If you have any questions, please see Maxine Grant after service. Music really makes me want to travel to the islands, especially when it's so cold outside.
Wait, where are you going?
To book my trip.
What if I told you that you could have the taste and sounds of the tropics without the long airport lines or the pricey ticket? Interested?
Of course I'm interested, but I don't recall you being given a jet recently.
I will never lose the hope that one day I will have my own jet. But no, something better.
Now I'm really curious.
Join us at Beach Blast in Toronto on Saturday, February 28th from 1 to 4 p.m. for an afternoon of tasty food, beach volleyball, and fun tourist outfits with flip-flops.
Why flip-flops? It's February.
There will be sand indoors.
Oh yes, that's right. I'll see you there.
Yay! We told you to pay attention.
And it's finally here.
Come out to our CP Social launch party.
Get to know what Christ Prodigy is all about at JJQ's Billiard and Lounge in Mississauga on Sunday, February 15th at 6 p.m.
Just a reminder, your 2014 tax receipt is available.
Grab yours. See Brother Kenny after the service.
If prayer and growing deeper with God and each other is a desire of yours, then you need to join a Connect group in your area, plug into the Wednesday night prayer call, and let's not forget Shabbat.
You remember the story of Jacob? Even when he wrestled with God, when he found out who his opponent was, he still didn't let him go until the Lord blessed him.
If you have this type of expectation, then join your fellow seekers as we Shabbat the Lord Friday nights at 7 p.m. in the Living Arts Center.
We believe it's never too soon to start preparing our children for success. We have a very special opportunity Friday evenings at our Releasing the Genius tutoring program led by our very own brother Ezekiel. It takes place Friday evening, 7 p.m. on the 3rd floor at the Living Arts Center just above Shabbat. Please contact the office for further information.
Oxygen is starting up again. Get deeper in the Word, learn those foundational truths that will give you a better understanding of your faith. If you haven't already signed up, we encourage you to. Please contact Pastor Demola after the service.
Nina, what is it Pastor B always says about being ready with a testimony?
Without a test, there's no testimony.
That's right. Let's listen to another testimony from one of the family and hear what God's been doing in her life.
So when I heard about the audition for MasterChef Canada, it was actually my husband who encouraged me to go and audition. And I had claimed the victory, I had sown into it by tithing, I had everyone praying for me, and sure enough, by God's grace, I made it to top 50 out of thousands of applicants across the country. And I was so positive that he was going to take me all the way, that I was going to win that title. And when I didn't get it, I was angry with God. I was really confused as to why he had taken me so far only to lose, essentially. So sure enough, God does not lie. He blessed me with a baby. I found out 2 weeks after I left MasterChef that I was pregnant. And I didn't even know that I was ready to receive that blessing until a couple of months prior, when the Lord actually had people in the congregation praying for me that I'd be ready to receive this blessing, that they didn't even know what it was. So it's so amazing the way God works. So I pledged to God that I would give him the top of what I had, that what he had blessed me with, even though at the time I had absolutely nothing. I had everyone in my Connect group praying for me that I was going to find a job in my field as a nutritionist. And I applied to like 20 different places. These jobs were made for me, and I was so sure that I was going to get these specific jobs. And then it turns out he told 4 different people in my Connect group that I'm not supposed to be working right now, of course, that I'm supposed to be at home, staying home with my baby. And the new prayer was now for my husband's job to increase so that I don't have to work. And of course, because God is full of so much humor, the very next day, my husband got a promotion, and now he is making more than what him and I were making combined before. God is so good.
Wow, God's ways are not our way. How much greater is His plan for our lives?
I just love how God blessed Shauna because of her act of obedience to tithe.
And I just love what Isaiah 43:19 says. Behold, I'm doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert.
That's a good word, Martin.
Hey, Nina, do you ever realize that the number 3 seems to come up a lot here at THC?
Well, what do you mean?
Well, there's the Trinity, the 3 ways we stay connected as a family, connect groups, Wednesday night prayer call, and Shabbat.
Right, and we can't forget our newest trio. Pray, like, share.
Let's stay connected, THC. See you next week.